Every company has its secrets and quirks, but Tesla is even more notable because of its incredible factories and how many cars it can produce. Did you know that in 2020, the automotive company produced about 509,737 vehicles? So how are they able to create so many vehicles in a single year? How exactly do they do it when so many other companies can't even get close? AI factory magic. After Tesla bought its automotive factory at a fraction of its original cost of $1 billion for just $42 million, it embarked on a mission to build the most advanced automotive factory in the world. They added top-tier equipment, which includes lots of AI-powered robots. The factory is located in Fremont, California, and sits on land that spans the size of 185 football pitches. That alone is impressive. Elon Musk defines Tesla's Gigafactory as the machine that builds other devices, and this is because of how AI powers it. In 2014, when construction began on the Gigafactory Nevada, it started as an experiment, but now it is a significant identifier of Tesla's success. Elon Musk's Tesla has other Gigafactories in the works like Giga Texas, Giga Berlin, and Giga Shanghai. And since the Giga Nevada, they've gotten better at creating these factories more efficiently. For example, Tesla's AI factory in Nevada took about 2 years to complete the first stage. But Tesla's Shanghai factory took just 10 months. Even the Giga Berlin is said to be built in just 11 months. Perfect production. If you think Tesla is fast now, just wait. With Tesla's vertical integration for battery manufacturing with Panasonic, Tesla's factories will have about 1,000 gigawatt hours. And this would do more to increase Tesla's car production to even greater heights. Plus, Musk plans to make 20 million deliveries by 2030, which may look far-fetched, but it's possible with their constantly increasing efficiency. They aim to get this done by replicating their Gigafactory in other locations. In the factory, car production starts with large-sized coils of aluminum that weigh up to 20,000 pounds. A robot will then raise these machines off the ground and feed the coils into another machine called the blanking machine. This machine then uncoils the aluminum and flattens it. Then, with lasers, it cuts the uncoiled aluminum into flat sheets called blanks. These are transferred by robots from a blanking machine into a giant hydraulic press that stamps the blanks into a required shape, that then form the different parts of the car, like doors, hoods, side panels, and trunks. These are then assembled later to create the chassis of the vehicle. Tesla's factory has about 200 robots of varying sizes and complexities. Some robots on the manufacturing floor, for example, are small, and some have the power to lift a whole car off the ground. Some others carry out delicate tasks, and some work on basic tasks like lifting and moving. Elon Musk's aim with these various types of robots is to maximize automation to the fullest, unlike other companies that use robots just for heavy lifting. It's also worth noting that the majority of Tesla's Gigafactory robots are named after X-Men characters. It's a great way to make AI more interesting. According to Tesla, when they spoke about naming their robots, they said, "Rather than refer to these robots by technical descriptions, we named them after X-Men characters." Xavier stands at the trimline entrance, lifting cars down to the floor from an electrical rail, while Iceman, Wolverine, and Beast do more heavy lifting nearby. Storm and Colossus can be found at the end of the chassis line, and Vulcan and Havoc work as a team to lift cars back onto the rail. To us, these robots are like superheroes, so we figured they deserved superhero names. Once these machines are done shaping the aluminum into individual parts that will make up the car body and chassis, they're then placed on conveyor belts that then go to the human workers, who then inspect them. Once this is done, they're then sent out to be stored in a massive-sized warehouse that's now taken to a body shop, which is assembled by robots. You could say that the entire process is a well-oiled machine. Putting the pieces together. This process starts with the floor of the car. Then the sides of the vehicle are added on. Plus, the front area of the vehicle gets attached. But for Model 3, the process is quite different from this because the majority of the work is done by robots who weld the pieces together. After this process is done, you get a good view of the car's body, and then it's taken by one of those simple programmed robots for heavy lifting, which brings this completed body and puts it into a conveyor belt that then carries it to a painting area. In the painting area, there are specialized robots that pre-paint treatments on the car's body, and after all of these, the vehicle comes out fully painted. At this point, it's almost difficult to imagine just how many stages the car has been through in such a short space of time. The famous assembly line. And this, according to many, is the most tasking part of Tesla's AI production process. This is so because of Elon Musk's publicized goal years back to increase car production to 5,000 units weekly. Musk described it as production hell, and to speed up production, they created a second assembly line in the Fremont parking lot, which was bigger than 2 football fields. Whoever said size doesn't matter hasn't heard of Tesla. Moving on, one thing that has seen Tesla's AI factory leap ahead of the competition was the use of smart carts over the popular conveyor belts. These carry individual robots that carry individual cars and go around the factory as needed. And thanks to the magnetic strips on the factory floor, these smart carts move all by themselves. In the general assembly, robots and humans work together to work on wiring, seat installation, windows, the windscreen, and software programming. One impressive thing about the Tesla robots is how one robot can work on seat installation and then move on to do windows. It goes to show just how much focus the company has put towards efficiency. After all these are done, they carry out a quality test to ensure everything is in tip-top condition. What's more, every single car made in Tesla's factory already has an owner, thanks to their long waiting list. So the entire project has practically already paid for itself. On average, a Tesla vehicle takes just days to be built. Tesla cuts costs and maximizes speed because most of their parts are made under the same roof. For example, the battery packs and the battery modules. Tesla remains an innovative company and is still in the lead in the electric car company space, thanks to their speed and efficiency. So we'll leave you with this question. Do you think another electric car company will dominate Tesla in the future? Or is Elon Musk's plan for EV domination only just beginning? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, welcome to the future.